everybody, and welcome. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I can't even hear myself, to be honest. Welcome to Artsy Fartsy Friday. Make sure I'm coming in all right. Yep, I'm coming in. All right, I can see myself, and we got some music playing for you guys tonight. We're going to be doing something inspired by The Hobbit. So let's go ahead and transition over to me. I don't know what side of my thing to be on, and I'm a little out of focus. But you know what? It's fine. We got this is more focused than I am. So hello and welcome to Artsy Fartsy Friday. Hope you guys are all enjoying the day, your Friday. I was trying to make sure that we had everything good to go and messaging people. I'm still not being able to sync to Facebook and YouTube like I wanted to. I did it once before, but for some reason I'm not able to do it the last couple times. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's a new algorithm or something that Facebook has changed their things to or whatever, but yeah, we're still encountering technical difficulties. But we got me, we got the easel where all the painting will be happening. Ignore all the mess. You guys get to see a little bit wider view of where I paint. And then we've got me and the easel. So this is going to be where we're going to be mostly saying. If you guys want to add to the chat or anything today, feel free. We can have little chats popping up in the bottom left-hand corner there for anything you guys want to share. Have fun with it. All right. But as I said before, we're going to be doing an inspiration from The Hobbit today. My girlfriend's son Isaac has been asking me to paint a dragon, so I figured today I will do the Lonely Mountain, and we will attempt to put Smaug in the background. I don't feel confident in my artistic abilities yet to do a full-on Smaug. But we will be attempting that. Let me see if I can get this one more time posted up over on the Facebook, or at least let Lissa know. I can't let her know right now. Can I let her know? I think my stream is interfering with me being able to message people. But that's fine. Whatever. We're gonna get going here. Let's do this. Okay. So as always, you know what? Let's go back to the main. Let's just go back to me because I want to be self-centered for a minute. Hi! We're going to go back to me. As normal, if you guys are going to paint along with me, which I hope that you do, we've got our paints. I use acrylics. There are also oils and watercolors and all sorts of other different mediums you can be using. Ooh, let me turn my light on here just to illuminate my paper. And me a little bit, apparently. But yeah, so you can use all different types of paints. These are probably one of the cheaper acrylics that you can get by Apple Barrel. No sponsor or anything like that. These are just the paints that I pick up. I usually use them for armor pieces and things like that I've made out of foam. If you guys ever want to see some of that, let me know. And I dropped a brush. And we'll see if maybe we can show you me painting some of that stuff, because that stuff's fun for cosplay peoples. I've done a little bit of that. Maybe next time I'll show you guys some cosplay pieces, things that I've made before, if you're interested. So let me know. In the comments and all that other jazz. Say hi. So yeah, just regular brushes. Nothing special about these brushes. I mean, you could get fancy brushes. These are my son's brushes. I don't use his fancy brushes. Look, they even got like a tin. I don't use those, but I just use these regular brushes because I want everybody to be able to paint along with me and paint with whatever they got at the house and not have to worry about having fancy equipment. I don't know what side my camera's over there, and it's like right in the way of my light, and I don't know what side of my easel I'm supposed to be facing. But yeah, paint, brushes, make sure you have your shirts and things that you don't mind getting paint on. Because, you know, it's paint. You never know what can happen. I've got my little palette here for what I put all my paints in. And some cups of water to wash the paint brushes off of. Now, I know usually you guys don't get to see this. But let me show you my easel here. So on my easel, usually I have this brown paper that I have all paint on because I paint on top of this for like dry brushing and things like that. But yeah, so if you have something to put underneath, some sort of paper or newspaper or whatever, just to protect your tables and all that other stuff, then put that out there because it's better for it. So let's go to my split screen here. Kabam! Here we go. Time to start the painting. Again, we're going to be doing sort of a lonely mountain, and Lonely Mountain had a lake town in it. Now, I know there used to be a big city at that area too. The Hobbit movies put the city right next to the Lonely Mountain, whereas if I remember reading it correctly, it was on the other side of the lake. But I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since I've read The Hobbit, but we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint in just a second. Let's do our normal backdrops. Remember, we do layers. If you guys have been watching, we start with our layers. Let's shake up the blue. We're gonna make a blue sky. We're gonna make this a daytime thing. I don't want to make it night. We've been doing night stuff and starry stuff. No night or starry stuff. We're gonna do a light blue, nice light blue sky, so that the red of Smaug will pop. That's my thinking anyways. That's what I think. Kind of drowning me out. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me know that the music is drowning me out. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. Let me know if it isn't. I can also turn myself up. Maybe I can hear myself a little bit more. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what I can't hear everything that's going on for you peoples. Paints and all that other jazz. All right, we're going to start with the blue. I shook it up enough, I think, for our sky. The blue and a little bit of white. We're going to make a nice light blue sky today. We're going to put the blue. Yeah. Enough blue. Yeah. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Nice blue. We're going to add some white to that. And we're going to get one of my wide brushes for the sky, and we'll do the ground afterwards. Oh yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I think that should be good. I didn't shake up my white enough. My bad. Hello everybody watching. I don't know who else is watching other than Sarah Marchand, but welcome. We'd like to keep this light and fun. Mix up the blue. I might need a little bit more white. No. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get a Robin Ziggy kind of blue there. So, as I've usually done before, I just do layers. So start with the base layer of everything. I am not a professional painter, so if there's somebody else that does this better than I, take their advice before mine. I think I want a little bit more white. I don't like that blue. That blue's, it's light, but I want a little lighter of the blue. Hey Chloe! Welcome Chloe! Bonjour! Is Mike watching with you tonight, Chloe? Because he's not joining me today. I might have him join me next time. Or Chloe, I was also told that Mike says that you are a painter. Maybe you'd like to paint one day as a guest on Artsy Fartsy. Or maybe even Sarah. I don't know. We'll find out. Today we're going to be starting off with our light blue. Let's see how this looks on paper. You know what? I like it. We're going to go with it. It's too late. It's already on the table. Just gonna start off here. Oh, you know, I think we're gonna put our horizon about right here, because we want the mountain. No, about right there. Yeah. I want the mountain to be... Oh, I'm already started. Sort of hills already starting right there. I want the mountain, the lonely mountain, to be what stands out. And then Smaug's red wings in his body. Still drowning me out. Okay, let me increase my mic. And we'll take my audio down a little bit more. Let's try that. How's that? Any better? Let's try that. Okay, I'm going to keep talking. You guys let me know. Yeah, I want to see your guys' paintings too. Like, I want to see everybody else's paintings. Just because I'm painting, but you guys have to see what you guys come up with, because you guys might do something that's different from me. That's probably better than me. I don't know. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude painting more of another dude on a paper with other dudes. I don't know what I'm trying to quote there, but I'm trying to quote something. I'm just a dude. I bet you Mike would have been able to tell me. My guest from last week, I bet you Mike would have been able to tell me what that quote's from. Either that or my buddy Nat. Got some paint on the brush there. Man, that blue. That's a bluey blue. We got really blue skies today in Middle Earth. In the land of Middle Earth. Where the lonely mountain is lonely, because I don't know if you guys have seen that meme out there, the isolation of Smaug, or the quarantine of Smaug. He's been quarantining himself against the corona, but he's been doing that for a while now. He was doing it before it was cool. Let's just get this nice. I want to get this nice blue. I plan on doing the lake and the mountain. I don't know if I'm going to do all the detail of like the entrance of the mountain and stuff, but I definitely want the mountain today. The details and stuff, like the entrance, the archway, the dwarven like statues and stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all that, because this is going to be a from the distance kind of thing. What am I painting? How is it hard to hear me today? Can you guys hear me now? I can't hear myself, which might be a bad thing. La, la, la. I am painting the Lonely Mountain from The Hobbit. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better now. I'm not sure. I don't know if I just turned myself off or or if I made myself quieter or what, but I can see my microphone on my thing is loud. I turned my music down. Just let me know, guys. Well, we're painting the Lonely Mountain from The Hobbit and Smaug from The Hobbit. He is the dragon that guards the Lonely Mountain where the dwarves live. Well, the dwarves did live, at least. I got this nice, good, even blue. I want to get a good, even coat of blue today. I feel like that's what I want. I don't know. We'll see. Like, usually we have all these bits of white in there, but I feel like I want to try to get a nice, good, even coat, and we'll see how that works out. Painting. Paint. Brush. Starting off with just the base layer. I might need to make more blue. It's probably not going to be the same tone blue either. But hey, this is just for fun, right? Hope everybody's having a good Friday or had a good week. Did you guys have a good week? We've got 3 people watching now. Huzzah! Huzzah. Hello and welcome, third person. I wonder if is it this microphone that's picking? It should be this microphone picking me up. Yeah, it should be. No purple tonight. no purple tonight. There's definitely going to be red and blues. Smoother and quicker. I think acrylics are water-based, if I remember correctly. Do I need to add drops of water? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. We're going to find out in just a second. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to dip my paint in a little bit of water. We're going to see what happens. Put a little bit of water in this. Let's see what happens here. I'm testing something out. This could be exciting. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Chloe. I just added a little dip of water. Look at that. Thank you, Chloe. I don't know what the frowny face was for. Huzzah. Huzzah. That little dip of water helped. It definitely smoothed out things a little bit more. I just put it. I mean, I just wet the brush. Honestly, I didn't put much in it. I really didn't put much. And it's definitely spreading the paint out a little bit more. So. Oh, sorry about the purple. Yes, I know. No purple today, but there will be blue and red together on the same, so you can pretend there's purple. I know Catherine likes purple too. Catherine is Sarah's daughter. Hi, Catherine. No purple tonight. We're doing blue skies today. Everything's been nice and dark on my last paintings. Or darker. So we're going to go with something that's a little lighter today. I mean, it's still Smaug. Smaug was not a happy character in The Hobbit. He definitely was the defiler. And the destroyer, because he destroyed all of the city that was near the Lonely Mountain and, you know, kicked out the dwarves from their ancestral home. But hey, he's just a dragon doing what dragons do, looking for gold. I like that. Yeah, that's a nice blue sky today, people. I think we're going to go with that. Painting a little bit faster than I usually do. Usually by this point, I'm still doing troubleshooting at this point. I'm going to switch it to where you guys can see your comments, too. Let's do that one. Bam! There we go. All right. Okay, so there's our sky blue. Let's make our let's do our land. I'm gonna save a little circle area, like right here, or oval technically, more of an oval area, right around here. Maybe maybe we'll make it go off of the map a little, or off of the picture a little bit, a little bit over here for the lake, because there is a lake town. And maybe we'll even put a little lake town in the lake for the Lonely Mountain. What do we think, huh? Isaac, if you're watching, what do you think, buddy? Hello, 4 people who are watching me paint. Welcome to Artsy Fartsy Friday. We are doing, if you guys can hear me, because I've been told I've been having mic issues. My mic's right here, by the way. My mic is right there. But we are doing the Lonely Mountain from The Hobbit. Paint along with me if you wish. Yeah, so we're gonna dip that brush into the water, and I'm gonna get let's do a base of brown, because ground is brown. That's how I'm thinking, and then we'll add greens and like moss and all that other stuff, layers. As I've said before in the past, we definitely like layers. Layers is better. Shaking up the brown. Layers adds depth. What's up, Justin? Justin Korn is watching me. Holy crap. Justin, welcome to Artsy Fartsy Friday, buddy. Hope you enjoy the show. Man, I miss you, dude. I know we've been talking a little bit here and there, but we're gonna do a base of brown. I'm not gonna make it too dark. for our earth. You know what? I might even, you know, I'm gonna add more brown. I'm gonna add more brown, and we're gonna start the mountain too. Yeah. We're gonna start the mountain. Like an ogre. What? Later's like an ogre? I don't understand that one. My son said like Shrek off in the distance. I have no idea what that's referring to. But we're going to do brown, and I'm going to leave a little circle-ish, ovalish area right around here for our lake town. This is all going to be brown, and then we're going to start the mountain. We're going to start the mountain.
You don't remember that scene from Shrek?
No.
Ogres are like onions?
No, layers. She said laters. Maybe she did a typo.
Yeah.
Layers. Like an ogre. Yes, like an ogre if they're layers.
Yes.
Anthony, say hello, everybody. My son in the background. All right, here we go. This is where our lake's gonna be in here. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna use the brush strokes to my advantage today. I haven't really done that. I haven't really used the brush strokes to my advantage. To determine, like, to show definition. But I feel like I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna try something different. Try something different, people. You know? So this is where our ground is, right here. Our horizon. Nice blue sky. We're just gonna add. I'm just gonna add different. You know, I'm gonna let the paint determine what's happening on the page. Let the brush strokes determine where our formation, our forms of the land are. Except for when we get into the mountain, because the mountain still has to look a certain way, I guess. I don't know. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be trying some different things in my head. I want to make this look pretty. Layers. Yes, I thought that was layers from you, Sarah. I knew I got it right the first time. The first time I thought about it in my head, it wasn't laters. I'm gonna do a big mound right here, right in the foreground. Just painting along. La da 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 da. Jeez, what am I playing music in the background for? You guys can just listen to me sing. La 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 la. You don't want to hear me sing. You don't want to hear me sing. Sarah might want to hear me sing. For some reason, she thinks I sing pretty, but my son always tells me to shh. Partially probably because I'm the dad, and he's probably embarrassed. But hey, can you blame the kid? I think I'm gonna go in with like black in a little while and like really define where these curves of the earth is at. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's gonna have to happen later. Because I like where the brush strokes are moving the formations of the land, like almost like rolling hills. What we're gonna add green and grass to. I'm probably gonna be flipping it. Flip it. You guys know that. You know how I paint. You gotta. And we'll put some happy trees, because you remember in the song, the fires were roaring, and the trees were burning. You know, I'm not gonna sing the song right now because I don't have up all the lyrics. Mike is watching. Wait, what is it? Mike is waiting on his frame. Oh, I know. I need to bring him his baby Yoda. Is he watching with you right now, or are you just messaging him? Mike, I had fun. I had fun painting with Mike. Last week I had a guest, Mr. Mike White. I wouldn't mind having a guest again. Justin, if you're still watching, you'd be a good guest for me. I feel like you and I could have some good conversations. Just gotta keep it PG. All right, you know what? These brush strokes. I like how the brush strokes are moving the land. I feel like we're really embodying Bob Ross right now. making the brush strokes work for us. You know what I mean, people? So that's the land. Let's start building up our mountain, because our mountain needs to build up, right? I think it needs to build up like right here, like right along there. That's where I'm feeling. And then we can put Smaug on over in this corner. Is home reno done? Mike is having home reno done right now. I don't know what home reno means. Let's start the mountain, shall we? I'm gonna let the brush move up on me. I'm gonna need some more brown, that's for sure. I know we're covering up some of that pretty blue, but that's where the mountain's going. The mountain's going there, and we're just using regular. I'm just using regular paint. Yeah, there they are. Renovations. Oh, see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm like an old man dad who doesn't get all the abbreviation things, or, you know, when kids use stuff like, yo, that's lit. Okay. Or yeah, he's doing the renos. The renovations. I didn't take, I'm sorry. It's that dad part of me that kicks in there. It's not my fault. Yeah, there's our mountain. I'm gonna start curving the brush up a little bit because we gotta get closer to the peak. Yeah, there's a lonely mountain right there, huh? Yeah, Justin, if you wanna join me in one week or something, man, you let me know. I like this lonely mountain. This lonely mountain's looking nice. I like it. Just gonna keep adding layers to it. This one's gonna. I feel like the sun is over here. So if the sun's over here, that means we're gonna make this side a little darker. And all of our shadowing and everything's going to do that too. So there's our lonely mountain right there, because it's a lonely mountain. It can't have anything else next to it. When I look at it, it looks like a poop emoji, but we're going to change that. This will be the lake with our lake town, and then we're going to have Smaug flying up here somewhere. He's probably not going to be very big, to be honest, because I don't feel confident in making that one. Like really drawing or painting a dragon. I don't feel very confident. All right, so next part. Let's get our blue back out, and let's get our lake going. Yeah, while the brown is drying, let's get our lake going. And we need a darker blue for the lake. That really does look like a poop emoji to me. If I just put two little eyes and a smile, that's it. We'll be done. It's a nice blue sky with a poop emoji. Lonely poop emoji. That's something that I have picked up that the kids like. Poop emojis. Where did that... You children who are watching, why is the thought of feces with a smiley face fun? That is a question. Parents, ask your children this. If you're not a parent and you have nieces or nephews, ask them that, because I don't get it. Alright. I got a smaller brush for doing this right here. This one's a little bit more brushy, if that's a word. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a dark blue. I think we're gonna have to add some white into this just to make it look like chops. Like water chops, like the wind blowing through it. I'm really doing something I didn't do usually. Usually I just paint the paint like just to throw it on there because I'm speed painting. But today I feel like I'm gonna be trying to actually use the brush in a more dynamic way. Like, I'm usually not this precise. I usually just throw it on there. Although this is only, what, the 4th episode? You're right, Justin. If as long as I put my mind to it, I can do it. I can do it, Justin. This is true. Like that one time I tried to read Indian script. Like, you're right. You were right when you told me, hey, you're just not trying hard enough. I just need to concentrate harder, which I did. I was like, all right, reading the script. I don't know if it really worked out too well on that day, but I'll still keep trying. I don't know what this brushing technique is called, where you just let it flow. I'm not stippling tonight. No, not right now. I might stipple later. I'm actually going to try to make this look pretty. I really want to make this look pretty for some reason. It's the Hobbit. And the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, they all look pretty. Excuse me. I'm going to leave some of those little white streaks in there. I think that adds to it. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the lake town, though. That's the next... the next bit. All right, I think I need to start adding some foliage and stuff. I just covered up that one spot. That's all right. I might go back in. I might, you know what? I'm just gonna cover it up. I might go back in with the white and like a nice white and literally just give some definition to the whole thing. You gotta believe. Oh, Papa the Rapper. Papa Rapper. I remember that game. That was an old PlayStation 1 game. Did they have a PlayStation 2 game for that one? Man, that's a long time ago. Thanks, Justin, for making me feel old again. Because I didn't just point that out with the fact that kids like poop emojis. All right. I think it's time to add some green. We're going to add some green. Where do I want this to go? We're going to add happy trees. I feel like this whole thing needs to. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something different. I don't usually do. We're gonna try it. Pop in the green. All right. And we're gonna. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of white to this green though. This is gonna be like a grass. I feel like. A little bit of white, and I might go with somebody's suggestion earlier of using a little bit of I could do the clouds. I think I might go with somebody's suggestion earlier of doing the whatchamacallit, a little bit of water into the paint, because that really did help with spreading. I did like that idea. I'm learning things, people, and you get to learn with me. Huzzah! I'm not seeing that chat pop up, though. I think it's smaller chats that are popping up. Oh, there you go. Wispy clouds. Yes, I could try some wispy clouds. All right. I don't know if I have the right brush for this. I feel like I don't have the right brush for this. But let's see. I feel like this is, you know what? No, I don't think this is the right brush. This seems like the brush that I would use for like some trees. I can manipulate that brush more. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can manipulate. That's a small brush. I want something that I can really just. I feel like. We'll try it. We'll try it. We're just gonna go with it. There's my stippling. Adding some grass right in the foreground here. brush is starting to flare out on me more. That's good. I don't know. I feel like it's good. Painting on the tape. Ooh, I like that. I like whatever that's doing right there. I like that. I'm gonna keep that up. Like, I like how the brush... I'm stippling now. Sorta. Because the brush is doing it. So this is gonna be our foreground. So I guess the grass would be bigger in the foreground, technically. Foreground is the area, a plane of focus that is in front of you. This is the foreground. This would be the midground. This would be the background. Ha ha! I'm gonna put little bits of grass, and then I feel like after I grass, I want to grass up this right here. Like this is a dome. Like this dome, this big dome right there. I want to grass that up. Swishing? I should swish more? Swish more. Like swish down or swish up? How should I swish? Swish. Swishy swish swish. How's that? I feel like I'm just scraping. This is sort of a learning edition. Technically every day is a learning edition of Artsy Fartsy Friday. I learn every time I do this. I learned when I was with Mike. I learned a lot. That having friends on is a lot more fun than talking to myself. But you guys are here, and that's all that matters. I'm kind of doing this little swisher thing. It's adding little bits of grass here and there, which, you know, it's fine. It's definitely adding some stuff. I want to get to about right here. That's where I want the grass to stop. And then everything else will just be like patches of grass. I think this is I'm gonna define where I want my grass, the top of my hill to be. My grassy hill. The grassy knoll! The grassy knoll. The place where we can where they can snipe and shoot down Smaug with the great arrows and from the great archers. And I am not up to date on my Tolkien lore, because usually I'd be able to just spat all this stuff up. Always up. Why do I want to go up? No, the way the brush is moving, I don't like it. I'm gonna still go down. I know your mom's probably and adding on top of it, because there's more grass that keeps building. Technically, I feel like maybe I should have done that to begin with, because if I add more grass on top of other grass. That one's spreading and that one's mushing on me a little bit more. There we go. Something like that. Artsy Fartsy, buddy, everybody. Artsy Fartsy. At a certain point, I'm probably gonna... Oh, we're already at 7:43. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe this is gonna be a two-parter. They're not all flat. I know you guys can't see it, but like these are a lot more. There's little defined grass tips in there. I promise. I swear it. I swear that there are little grass tips in there. And it does look very grassy. It does. I promise. Okay, let's do let's do little patches of green now. Like that's our foreground green. Now let's just do where our patches of grass are at. I know, probably. I'm sure you painters out there are like, what is he doing? I honestly have no idea. Fat, not flat. Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, the little fluffy parts are not as fat. I'm definitely getting a lot more detailed than I usually get because we're already at 7:45. Let's put some grass like right along the edge here. I feel like that should be grass. Yeah. Maybe we'll add some hints of yellow into the grass or something. Because, you know, not all grass is just green. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong. You people be the judge. I'm trying real hard, Justin. I'm trying to make sure this looks pretty. I think I'm doing it. If Justin is still here right now. Hello and welcome, everybody. All 4 of you that are watching. I don't know who's just joined or who hasn't. Usually on the Facebook, I can see that. I'm still trying to get that Facebook to work properly because I would like for it to be able to, you guys to be able to see it on both platforms. If you're over mostly on Facebook and you're on YouTube. But hopefully I'll get that fixed up soon. We're just adding a layer of grass, some flowing grass throughout the land of Middle Earth. I can do it! You can do it! I can do it. That is a quote from a movie that is not for kids. Gotta keep it PG. I don't know. I kind of like what's happening here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think there needs to be a little bit more like definition as far as like darks, but I could be wrong. As far as from what I've painted thus far, let's put some grass over here. That's a really look at that grass. That's a grassy plain out in the distance there. There you go. Fill up some of this white. The other shore. I feel like it should be thinner. I'm gonna make it this thinner. Make these bits a little thinner. Further away it is, the smaller it seems, right? At least on a painting perspective and a drawing perspective. The farther away it is, the smaller it seems. I mean, technically it's true in like photography and video, but film can distort things. So we're just gonna make these bits a little bit. I don't know. I think it's looking nice. It's my own opinion, but yeah. There we go. My nose is feeling a little runny. Might have to grab a tissue real quick while we're painting this lonely mountain. Oh, the pollen of the world. Oh, yay, somebody loves the splotches of grass. Yeah, the rest of you just, somebody likes it. Yeah. I like it, actually. I think it looks nice. I think I'm gonna add some like dark spots and things too. Let's put a little bit of green on the top of this like area. Separate the mountain a little bit. I almost feel like I'm gonna make some trees too. Happy trees. There will be some happy trees in this one, people. I have to put some happy trees in this one. This is where the lonely mountain is, and it can't feel all lonely. But we do need to give a little bit of separation as to where the mountain is. I might even add some bits of green just to give some more color to that mountain. That's a big grassy field right there. It only looks big because it's a big grassy field. Don't judge me. Or judge me, I don't care. The whole point, I'm putting myself out there for you all to see. Of course you're going to judge me. But you all love me too. You know you do, Catherine. You and your mother. And Isaac. You guys all love me. I think I'm getting better at this. I could be completely mistaken. I could be getting worse. Wouldn't that be funny? Alright. I think I'm almost done with this green here. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm almost done with this green. Because we need to move on. We need to get... We're almost at 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, I'm going to add little hints of green in here. I know you guys might not be able to see this. I mean, it's a mountain. Mountains aren't just all rock. I might put some cloud in there too. Like at the top of the mountain. Have the clouds at the top. That would be cool. There we go. Yeah! Little bits of green in the mountain. What do you think? Just to show that it's not completely dead. I mean, some of that's going to get covered up again with layers. Alright, Gabe. Alright, Gabe. That's enough. That's enough grass. That's enough grass. We all know how much of a fan of drawing grass you are. Alright. Let's add... let's see here. Let's add some... what should we got next? Should we do the lake town next? Or the base of Smaug next? Let's add Smaug in, shall we? Red. Smaug is red. Everybody knows this. Isaac knows this. Smaug is a dragon, my son. He's asking me what Smaug is. We're going to add Smaug in. I'm going to put him right over here, but it's kind of like he's just flying on the distance. We're not going to really make him like burn anything today, because that's a lot of work. And I'm already going a lot of detail on this mountains and the grass. So we're going to add some red. I just shook up the red. Nice, good. You know, I think I'm going to go with the dark red, so we're going to add some black to that. Little bit of black. Shake up the black. Shake up the black. We're going to add some of the black. Gotcha. Black in there. And that's going to make us a dark red, because Smaug is a darker red. And I feel like I need to be a little bit more precise. Oh no. Oh. We're going to have a bird up here. There's a tiny little black dot. I'm going to make that a bird. You see, people, mistakes are not always mistakes. As, oh, and I put a lot of black in there. Ooh, I'm going to need more red. Yeah, I'm going to need more red into that one. That's more of a brown. Ooh, it's more like an ox blood. There's the purple for everybody. It's like a brownish purple. Let's add add some more red. We're gonna have a lot of red. That's a lot more red than a lot more paint than I wanted for Smaug, but we'll have room to play. There we go. I'm probably gonna have to add some highlights. That's a lot more. That's a really dark red. It's like a very dark chocolate cherry red. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use that as our base for Smaug. What do you think, Isaac? We needed the destruction. I can't do the destruction today. I don't think I have enough time for the destruction today. Maybe this video will be a two-parter. Maybe this video will be a two-parter. Alright. Let's draw his tail. There's his tail. And then we're going to give him... I know you can barely see that. We're going to give him his body. Is up here. He's big. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm making Smaug huge. Well, he was a pretty big dragon, so. There's his body. What we're going to do... the snout. Right there. That's your snout. We can't. I don't know if I can do the fire today. It doesn't. I don't feel like it's gonna match with what we got going on here. Let's draw like a little bit of a leg, and then have his wing come off. I don't know. What do we? How do we think about that for the dragon thus far? Get his other wing. Off here. Kind of like he's banking. And then to bank means to turn. We'll add some lighter reds in there to give highlight to him. Yeah. There's our Smaug. He's starting to come in. A Smaug. There he is. All right. I'm going to, you know what? This is sort of a brownish red. I'm going to use this on part of the mountain. Just little bits. On the dark side. Using a happy accident, aka a mistake, for our mountain over here, just to add some more little like definition stuff, some shadowing, I guess you could say. I haven't done a lot of fipping today. That's definitely one thing I haven't done a lot of. There we go. Huh? Break this up a little bit. It's too solid of a line. Smaug does look pretty good. I actually like him. He needs a little bit of fill on that wing.
Let me look at the Smaug. And that looks more like an oversized bird than a dragon.
Yep, that's all dragons are. Oversized birds. Okay. All right. I definitely want a lighter red for our Smaug because, you know, he's got... It's not... Again, it's not just about the highlights or the low light. It's layers, people. Yes, I know somebody made the comment that ogres are like, have layers. I get it. Ha ha ha. Shit, we're going with all the references today. All the movie quotes. Yeah. No, it's fine. Make all the quotes you want, people. I'm a movie guy. I love quotes. But I really do feel like Smaug needs some more red. But he needs a light red. And this is gonna be tricky. Because I feel like it needs to be like where his wings and stuff are at. Like the veins.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home?
I don't know if you guys can see that. That's detailed.
Into getting you back. I was only 17, and you were
We might start picking up for you guys. Like, it's very subtle for me.
burning bridge for you, for you. Those words
Just stuff to add.
I'll know forever. Those times we talked,
You know what? Might even do the outline. It's very subtle on my end. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can pick that up. I'll try to give you a close up of Smaug when I'm done.
I kind of like that Smaug. It's
Give him some spikes along his back. Yeah, that's very subtle. I do love movie quotes, my darling dearest. The blight of the skies. He is the blight of all. He is the destroyer.
Missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sick release. A hostage on a silver plate to you, to you.
I could do a stream of fire, but I feel like it would distract. And it's not dark enough. Like the painting itself isn't dark enough. I'll think about it. I'll think about doing the stream of fire. But I want to add some more of this. I like my Smaug so far. He looks pretty menacing actually. From just a painting perspective, I've never done this kind of thing before. Yeah. All right. I like that. I'll have to show you guys later. Let's put some wispily clouds. What time are we at? 8:02. Let's put some wispily clouds. We're gonna do some fight. As Gimli would say, "Ah, 'tis but a whiff of cloud," which was actually the Krebeli from Dublin, which were a bunch of like crow-like creatures that were scouting along. It's after the Hobbit, looking for the party that was protecting Frodo, the carrier, the ring bearer of the One Ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to take them all, and in the darkness bind them. Yep, I'm a nerd. All right, let's get some wispily clouds going here, shall we? Just going to build off of some of this empty space that I already have. Huh? What are we thinking? What are we thinking about our clouds? Fluffy clouds! Fluffy cloud. Happy clouds, happy Smaug. We could almost say, this is Smaug before he was the destroyer. This is a happy. Alright, kids. What kind of clouds is Gabe painting? Cumulus, Humidonimbus, Flibidibibus, or Fluffy? My son just said clouds. He would be correct. Ding, 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 ding. Give the boy a prize. Let's put a little bit of the mountaintop in the clouds. This one's a fluffy cloud. Sirius! No. That's a guy in Harry Potter. I know that one. I know Sirius isn't a cloud. That's a Harry Potter character. You can't trick me, Isaac. There. I like that. It's not too heavy, I think, maybe. I don't know. What do we think? What do we think, people? I might need to put some shadows somewhere on the ground. Like if the cloud had shadow in it. I might need to make Smaug shadow like right here or something. Like, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I have time for shadows. A lot more defined than I usually do. Man, this music's making me feel somber if you guys can hear it. There we go. Yeah. I think that's enough clouds. What do you guys think? Ooh, while we're here, let's add... Let me get my my more detailed brush. I feel that I keep switching between brushes. I want to put some little whips of like where the water's breaking. Let me see if I can do it with this brush. We're gonna find out if I can do it with this brush. If not, I'll just paint over it with more blue. Some little breaks in the water just along the shore. Yeah, it's working. This brush is working. Just along where the shoreline's at. That's all. I don't want it everywhere. Sort of add where the shore is breaking up, where the wind's hitting. Especially with Smaug and the flying overhead. A Smaug shadow and a mountain shadow. I definitely would like to do the mountain shadow. Well, I'd like the mountain shadow to fall like come over here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, that one's a little fat. Oh, that's not as skinny as I wanted. That's okay. Happy accidents, right? Oh, that's probably what I should have been doing all along right there. Whatever I just did. That looks more like wet water break. I should have been dry brushing. That's what I'm seeing right now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to keep that. That looks fine. Let's do Lake Town. Lake Town needs to come in. We still have some brown left. Because there needs to be a lake town. It's not the Lonely Mountain without a lake town, right? Right, Isaac? Alright, we're going to put the lake town right here. Ooh. I need to spread that out more. This is going to be interesting how I make the lake town. Because it's supposed to be in the very middle of the lake. I almost feel like maybe I should have gone with a darker brown. little buildings. Little buildings in the middle of the lake. I wonder how off kilter this is because I'm painting at it from an angle. I'm not dead on. I'm off to the side of this so you guys can see what I'm doing. How Bob Ross did this every day. That man is a wonder. Let's do some little bits right there. This is our little lake town. I don't know how detailed you guys can see on that one. The lake town's name is Lake Town, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. I remember the city had a name that existed before the lake town. I remember that had a name. I'm pretty sure Lake Town was literally named Lake Town. I could be completely wrong. Because again, I'm not thinking about the lore, nor have I looked at it for a while. We'll add a little outcropping right here. Just a little extra little building. Little structures off to the side. To have a little waterway in between. Ooh, maybe a bridge. Maybe we'll do a bridge. Can we do a bridge? I'm gonna try to put a bridge. We're gonna try this. I might get in the way of my own painting. Yep, there it is. I did it. I did the bridge. I know you guys probably can't see the bridge, but I did it. All right, there's our lake town. I almost feel like I want it to circle, but I feel like I'm going to mess it up if I try to circle it around a little bit. It seems too flat for me, like in my head. I don't know if I want to... I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to leave it as is right now. I'm going to leave Lake Town as is right now. All right, but you know what? Let's add some more shadowing and stuff like that. I still have a little bit of white left in my tray, so I'm gonna add some gray. And we still have like a little bit of green, and we definitely have a little bit of blue. So you know what I'll probably do? I'm gonna add a little bit of black to my white, and then for my shadowing on certain things, I'm gonna grab other colors. What brush to use? That's the question now. What brush? That lake town is tiny. Especially compared to Smaug. Maybe I should have put a cloud behind Smaug and given him some more definition. Some more depth. But we've got 18 minutes left to try to add what we want to add. Can you see the bridge? I can't see the bridge. I can barely see the bridge in that blue. Like, there's a tiny little bridge right here. Alright, let's mix up this white with the black. Let's make a gray for shadowing. And then I'm going to take whatever color I need and add it to that for the shadow. You know what? Before we do that, I'm just going to take this gray as is right now, and I'm going to add some more bits and pieces to this mountain, because this is a mountain, right? Especially the top of the mountain. Because mountains are made of rock. Allegedly, mountains are made of rock. I could be wrong. You know, with science and everything these days. Catherine is messaging me right now. Sarah, your daughter's messaging me. I don't know what she's telling me because my phone is being used as my secondary camera. Let's get some heavy gray down the bottom here. swashes of gray. And my mountain. Layers! Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna keep this gray thing going. But I'm gonna add, like if I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this now. How do I want to add shadow? Like if I want to add shadow to Smaug, if I want Smaug shadow, where do I want Smaug shadow? Do I want it over the river, over the lake? Because he is huge compared to Lake Town. He is gigantic. I'm going to add a little bit of gray into my buildings. Let's do that. This brush is pretty precise. So, like some foreground in the building area. Maybe some like rooftops or something. A bridge. Yeah, I'm liking how that's. I'm digging that, sorta. But you know what? We're gonna make Smaug shadow right here on the lake town. But so I guess I'm gonna take this gray and I'm gonna add some blue to it. So let me scrape some of that blue. Scrape the blue. Add some gray. So it's a bluish gray. All right. So that bluish gray, we're gonna make Smaug shadow like right here. He's gonna be huge. Figure out where your light source. Yeah, I think my light source. I was thinking my light source was here, over in this direction, but I guess it is. So if that's true, I mean, maybe it's up here. Hey, light sources don't. It doesn't matter in film, okay? They mess that up all the time. Light continuity gets messed up in film all the time. Trust me. Maybe I'll make it right here. Then if it's hitting the mountain, it's still shadowed on this side. So we're gonna make it a corner. My light source is this top corner right here where my brush is. That's my light source. Oh no, I got blue up there. So that means Smaug shadow is gonna come down to here-ish. Right there. You know what? I'm gonna make it right there. That's Smaug's shadow. We're making Smaug's shadow. And it doesn't need to be like as super detailed. Because it's just a shadow. Right? But we need to make it look like it's Smaug's shadow. He's a big guy, you know? That's Smaug's shadow right there, people. Ooh, menacing. Yeah. He's a big monster. There we go. Okay. Next will be let me wipe this brush off. I like this brush. So let me rinse this brush off. Rinse. What time are we at? 8:18. Okay. Rinse, and let's brush off all my leftover. Okay. Let me get some more of that gray. We'll scoop some of that gray back out. So let's see if you guys can see. I'm scooping some more of that gray out. And I think I'm going to add in... let's add in a little bit of green to my gray. And this is going to be shadow from some of our... Not all of them, because, you know, you can't presume that all of them are there. But some shadow from, like, some clouds or something. We're just going to add some shadow from the clouds. Maybe this one over here. We'll add some shadow. never really done like this level of shadowing. I haven't gone that far into that. I want to add some trees. We do need some happy trees, don't we? And then let's add our shadow from our. This is our mountain here. Mountain. So if the light's coming this way, that means the shadow from the mountain has to hit all of this. Okay. I'm going to keep that green, but I'm going to change my brush. I feel like I need to change my brush for that. Something that's just that's not going to cover up as much as I got, but I still want to use this green gray that I have going on here. I'm just going to try to brush it in. Just on top. I don't know if I'm going about this the right way, but because I still want that lightness in the green to pop, but I do want that shadow to pop in. That would be a big shadow too, that mountain. Maybe it should be a little bit up in the foreground as well. Really try to scrape at this green. What's up, buddy?
An oversized bird earlier, but now he doesn't look like it.
No?
Nope.
There we go.
Now he looks like an actual dragon.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Alright.
Oh, that's how you spell it.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Says the gaffer. Yes, the gaffer is making lighting comments. Yeah, a gaffer lighting. Look it up in film stuff. Let's see. Hold on, buddy. I need to figure out what I'm doing next here. So I got some shadowing coming on over here. I really want to put some trees. I really want trees. How would Bob Ross do the happy trees, huh? How would he put his happy trees in here? I don't want to do too many happy trees, but I do want it to make it seem like there are happy trees. Especially if they're like pine trees. How do I want to do that? I'm gonna grab some more of this gray. I do like that green that I did. There's not a lot of that gray left. You know what? Let me add that. I'm just gonna add that into this green. I'm gonna add all my leftover gray into this green, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can waste not, want not, huh? We're going to see if we can put some little bits of like some pine trees. Not a whole bunch, like a little forest worth. Maybe I'll put it in the shadow over here. How would I do that? Is that popping up for you guys? Do you guys see that? I don't see that very much. It's not as, I don't know, it's not as defined. Maybe I need to have, I don't know if I have enough time to do all that. Mike! You're coming in on the tail end, buddy. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time to do enough trees. We're at 8:23. I really wanted some happy trees. We got some happy grass. Maybe I could do one tree. One solitary tree right here. What do we think? What do we think? Let's do one tree. One happy tree. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little bit of brown. Again, because I don't want to waste. I have a lot of this burgundy-ish red. I'm going to add a little brown to that. And we're going to use that as my trunk for my tree. It is I think it looks nice. This is the first time I've done something like this. Alright, we're going to add a little bit of that, and we're going to make our trunk of our tree. This will be the end of it. We're going to make one happy tree in the corner here in our foreground. And it's not going to be very big. We're gonna do a pine tree on this one. You know, I did my first ever picture was another happy tree, and usually I would do the V to make like an oak or something, but I'm gonna do a pine, and pines have really straight ish trunks, so I'm just gonna do a tall ish kind of pine. I remember watching Bob Ross do this kind of tree. Very, very detailed wise. I remember him doing this kind of tree. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try that. There's our trunk for our one happy tree. Okay, there's our trunk. I guess technically I should do slight branches off. So we're gonna do some little branches coming off here. This is going to be our last bit for the night, people. I end at 8:30. That's been the schedule lately. Is 7:30 or 7 o'clock to 8:30. So there's where our branches are. We'll put one like off there like that. All right, for our pine tree. And that's just layers again. I'm just doing layers. I want another one. And then we're going to add our green. Alright, I still have some of this green. Let's see if we can use this green for our pine. Maybe this is the wrong brush. Could be the wrong brush. It's our happy tree coming in right there. I might be running out of green.
Happy tree.
Might be running out of green. I gotta believe like Justin told me to.
Which one is exactly happy?
This one. Our happy pine tree right here. I gotta add some definition. It's too dark around the edges. It's not, or right around here. I need something lighter. I need to make it pop. We're gonna add some light green into it because it needs to pop. So I'm gonna grab my green again. Martini's up. Oh great, everybody! Martini's up. This is the last shot. Last shot of the night. 2 minutes to go, people. Let's see if I can finish up this one happy tree. That's it. First AD called it. By the way, everybody, the last shot on a film set is called the Martini. So, okay. All right, here we go. See if we can just add some little... Maybe it's too dark on this. It's still pretty dark. I don't know what music this is right now, but it sounds fun. This is a very green tree. I don't think I had enough of a base behind this tree. Like, enough to pop it. But you know what? It's okay. Because this has just been fun. I hope everybody's enjoyed tonight's episode. We're about to end for the night, and we will be back. I will be back again next Friday. No, you know, it's Artsy Fartsy Friday, everybody. Artsy Fartsy Friday. But yeah, there we go. I think I needed a lighter green. But that's about it for tonight. I might do a little bit of touch-ups afterwards. We had one happy tree that looks very dark. I hope everybody had a good Artsy Fartsy Friday. I'm going to try and touch it up a little bit more. Just because I feel like it's not done yet. Something needs to pop that tree out a little bit more for me. A little bit of a lime green. But hey, we had fun. That's a wrap, everybody. I hope everybody had fun. Please tune in next week for Artsy Fartsy Friday. Let me go ahead and transition to the split screen. Bam! Alright. I'm gonna add a little bit. I'm just gonna, I know I'm going over time. 8:30 is when I'm supposed to end, but I really want some of this light green. Ooh, there we go. Kind of blends with a little bit of our grass, but that's okay. Popping my tree out a little bit more. I'm rushing now. Again, yeah, I told you I had to. There we go. All right, that's it. That's the wrap right there. Happy tree, happy Smaug, happy town, happy lake town, happy lonely mountain.
How is it happy if it's lonely?
I don't know. But everybody, I'm your host, Gabriel Cruz. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I would love to see your paintings. If you guys painted this, I will be taking a picture of it a little bit later. Let me see what you guys came up with. And, maybe you guys could join me next time for the next painting. I hope everybody has a lovely Friday, a happy weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Time to go to the main page, transition. Uh-oh, I did freeze. I froze. There we go. All right, tune it up to music. Well, since you're still here, I'm going to give you a special up-close look of the painting. Here's our Smaug. Look at Smaug. Look at the. I like how I did that. This is a lot different this time. Let me see if I can turn down the music a little more. There we go. You guys stayed. So here's Smaug. Here's our lonely mountain. If my phone does, we gotta catch up. We gotta catch up. Come on, catch up, phone. This is my phone. It's all doing off of Wi-Fi. So here is Smaug's shadow and our happy tree and our little lake town. All right, there's our little lake town for today. That's it. That's the painting. I thought this is probably the best one that I have done yet. But you guys stayed around, so you guys got a little peek at what it looks like up close. Otherwise, again, I thank you guys very much for joining me again. Hope you enjoyed the little sneaky peeky. And that's it. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end now. So we'll see you guys later.